Hey, this is Uju Asumpta, and it's another International Youth Day. The theme for this year's celebration is Youth Engagement for Global Action. But today our focus is going to be on unemployment and unemployability. This is being brought to you by Jubicare Foundation. Unemployment and unemployability has been a controversial discourse in Nigeria. The frustration of the youth over unemployment is on the increase today. There's also an increase in the dissatisfaction of employers over the high rate of unemployable youth. This controversy brings us to the basis of our discussion today. These issues are what I would like every young man and woman to ponder on as we celebrate the International Youth Day. My question is lack of jobs in Nigeria the cause of unemployment? Are the youth unemployed because most of the youth are unemployable? So let's look at the key factors that affect youth when it comes to issues of employment. I have with me here Blessing, representing young women, and also Charles, representing young men. We also have Rex joining us in our discussion today. I want to ask a question. What is your dream job? And this question is for you out there listening, is for Blessing, is for Charles, and is for Rex as well. But beyond that, is for everyone who is unemployed, everyone who's battled with unemployment, or who feel that is unemployable. So, Blessing, what is your dream job?
Wow. Okay, my dream job is something I've actually never really thought about growing up. I've had, ideas of what I wanted to do, but it wasn't clear. I didn't really sit down to map out what exactly it is I wanted to do because of where I'm coming from. But right now I just want to say thank you because I've started the process of working in my dream job, which is also the process of self-transformation, because now I am working in line with my purpose. And I'm saying this to say this. So many people out there don't know what they are supposed to be doing, and they choose their jobs based on other factors such as money and what the society has to say. So many people choose to be whatever they are doing right now because of what the society has to say. So don't be that person. Your dream job should be based on what you want to do. Should be based on your purpose in life. And if you've not discovered what your purpose is, start this journey today, just as I've started it. Start the journey of self-transformation, and you'll be on your way of discovering, if you've not, what your dream job should be or what your dream job is.
Okay, so if I'm correct, I would say that you mean that it's difficult to really pinpoint what you want to be or what you want to do, like growing up, because I myself, I had such an experience growing up. So like you know deep within you that, especially for those who are very clear about the path they want to follow, you know that there is something in you want to fulfill. Like, I want to serve, you are clear in your heart, but it's not that clear because of the lies, the programming, the sabotaging beliefs. So, because like growing up, I remember when I wanted to choose the course I was to study in the university, and I remember that what influenced those courses are based on you looking for what is more lucrative, not based on what you love to do.
True.
And I know that also parents influence this as well for children even till today. And it's like a battle. It's like a battle. I remember I remember someone being disowned by the parent simply because she chose the course she wanted to do in the university. But that is just digressing. I just wanted to make that clear that for you, before you wouldn't really place where you are, but okay, you could say now that you've begun a journey. What are the difficulties you would say you encountered not being clear what exactly your dream job is?
All right. Some of them you already mentioned, like parental influence.
Okay.
So my parents, my mom, she wanted me to be a doctor. That was ideology of who I was supposed to be, and it influenced my choice at a point. But over time, I decided that okay, I didn't want to do medicine. But then I was still not clear because I still did not know what I wanted to do. So it was like a state of confusion at that moment.
All right. So Charles, please let's hear from you, because like this journey is not left for only one person, and I know that people listening today can relate to what we are discussing today. What is your dream job?
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. The first question is whether I have a dream, because before now I don't know anything about dream. Dream is in line with vision, what you want to do or become in life. And one of my teachers explained vision as where you are by the reason of what you are seeing. Every point in life, we are somewhere aspiring to become somebody tomorrow. So in that case, before now, I don't have a dream. I don't know, let's go. Okay, we are doing this, let me go and do this. We are doing this, let me go and do this. So for the past 30 years, let's say I'm marking time. I'm doing what I'm doing, not really because I really want to do it. I'm doing it because my parents say that it's okay. The society says it's okay, but it's not really what my inner self wants. So I now see myself as an artist. So based on the knowledge I have in whom I want to become, it has to be purposeful. So the skill I have, I need to use it to serve the society, to drop an impact, to make an impact in life. So that is the level I am now. Thank you very much.
I agree with you, Charles, really. You are a graduate of fine arts, and we know how the hustle is, especially in our society, where everybody is chasing something, which is means of livelihood. And if I heard you clear, it's like someone who is lost on the way. You keep moving because they say this is the way. That's people around you tells you this is the way you have to go. What would you say are the factors that affected you or affected the journey of you not being sure of what you want, the career path you want, or the job you want? What is the key factor that you would say affected you?
Okay. Coming to the area of me becoming an artist, it wasn't an easy journey because my parents, they are seeing it as something that is not worthwhile for me. I'm supposed to go for a better course, maybe law, maybe economics, and the rest of them. Art is for the people that doesn't know how to read and write. So, but the angle I'm seeing it, I saw it as just a functional type of education. I now see it as God guided me in the sense that I'm just an open-minded person. He's now putting me to the path that by the end of the day, from that place, I now discover what I want to be in life. So now I'm not seeing it as a functional type of education. Let's say I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be the boss of my own. So I started the journey in that art. So, but through this transformation process, I started making an impact in that art. How? Becoming a real creator. After exposing myself to 1 or 2 books, I started imagining, I started creating things for myself. Since I'm in the process, or since I'm into the art, I haven't done that kind of a thing. But my openness, the awareness made me to be making a right decision. And my life today has really changed.
Rex, what would you like to be in future? What's your dream job?
Well, after so much imagination and so much thinking, I've decided that I want to become a priest. At the age of 13, I'll go to the seminary until I'm qualified to become a priest.
Wow. So what influenced you wanting to become a priest?
My guardian, he is a priest, and when he celebrates Mass, I watch him, the way he does it, and the way he does it inspires me and influences me. That makes me want to do the same. But apart from that, I also have some other things I do. I like to play the keyboard. I'm an author. I'm a writer. I wrote a book when I was 7 years old. The name of the book was Moral Lessons from Bible Stories. And I finished another book which is called Comparing Characters. So apart from those things, I always play the keyboard, spend more time on my keyboard, and make melodious music that entertain me in my heart. I don't know whether these things I do will make me wealthy or give me money, but I know that these are the things I enjoy doing. I know that writing, publishing, playing music, producing melodious sounds to God are those things that I love doing most.
It's amazing listening to you all. For me, in my years of experience, I have listened to men and women from different walks of life, especially in Nigeria, express their dissatisfaction over the youths. Their point being that they aren't employable. Employers say that whether the youth are looking for blue or white collar job or professional careers, that they are not satisfied with the skills, the knowledge, or the ability of these young people to work. So the basis of their reasons, that is their dissatisfaction, is that the youth really have a problem knowing what to do. That is not just wanting to be employed, is more of knowing what you are employed for and doing the work. So from my experience in education and workforce development programs, alongside with conscious living, self-transformation, and mindfulness, I have identified several causes of the youth unemployability in our society. I'll share some of them with you, which I also would want you to be part of, because when we talk about these things, it goes a long way to heal and shape you up to the journey you have already begun. So one of them is that the youth really have this sense of entitlement. So most youth seem to be too entitled, whether they are high school dropouts or college graduates, no matter their level of education. They think that they should have rewarding jobs, ideal workplaces, fair pay, good benefits, and substantive advancement opportunities. And in return, they will not do the work that they are asked to do. So the key to this is, like, the main cause of this is like parental and social influence for me. And this is why I pay very much attention to my children, because I want them to be able to express themselves. And when they are growing into adulthood, be able to know exactly what they want and go for it. And not just go for it, but have the value to have that which they desire. Most of the times, parents are too obsessed with their children's happiness that they forget to educate and encourage their children properly beyond just the classrooms or what the teacher teach. So most of the youth presume that their job is their birthright instead of earning it. And you know what I mean? Most of the time, most of these youth, maybe they have a job secured by their parents, so they don't really know the stress of seeking for this job. So the sense of entitlement is one of the key problems I see in the society, that keep the youth or make them unemployable. The second point is mindset. Lack of personal leadership, wrong choice of course at school, lack of good mentorship, and lack of connectivity. When I talk about mindset, I mean your belief system. Because we are what we think about, what you believe are your programming growing up, what you saw people doing, your inner beliefs. So when your mindset is that, man, let's pursue money, let's hammer, automatically as a young man or a young woman, you're growing up, your interest is what is the lucrative course I can do, and then I'll get a good job, make money, buy a good car, get married and all that. So but beyond these things, you see the influence of how you're programmed in the choice of the course you're taking, and even the life and the decisions you make. So if your mindset is that let's hammer, let's make it, you'll be surprised that you'll be open to do anything just to make money. But if you live a more purposeful life, you see yourself that in every decision you make on a daily basis, your life is influenced by what you are here on earth to do. And you're conscious about that. And your parents are conscious about that. So the other one is also lack of personal leadership. It's funny when we talk about these things because it seems like it's a topic that is not that serious because it's been talked about for so many years in our society. But then, come to think of it, when I asked most of us here about what you want to become, it's almost like it's difficult to express your dream job. And one would possibly then ask, if I don't know my dream job, then how can I say that I'm unemployed or that there is lack of employment in the society? Because first of all, you need to be clear about the dream you have. You need to be clear about the job you want. Then have value for that job. Then the job comes. Because we are not talking about just going to the university and coming out, which is very good, but skills as well. You could be very good at doing something and then have value for that. Be valuable for that. And then there is a space for you here in the society. But when you're empty, you cannot actually say that there is no employment. And that's the person from the angle I'm coming from. So personal leadership, the inability to know what I really want growing up. What do I want to be? Who do I want to become? How do I want to occur in life? What would I want to be? Lack of that personal leadership, leading yourself and giving yourself opportunity, which comes most of the time from the influence of parents as well. Because growing up, you look at your parents, how they do things, how they make decisions. And most of the time, you're not even given the opportunity to lead yourself. Yes, we know that. But lack of personal leadership as well has influenced people not really knowing who they are, what they want. Talk more of having the value to demand for a job. The other one is wrong choice of course at school. This particular point is, I'll say that most people are victim of it because the young people that I talk with, I come across with on a daily basis, I've heard them talk about how they study the course because my mommy said I should do that, or because my daddy said I should do that, or that I was influenced by my classmate who said they wanted to be a doctor, or because of one reason or the other. So there's really no guidance when it comes to one choosing what you want to become as you're growing. So be in line with your life, your soul print, your life's purpose, something you love to do that you know will fulfill you. So another point is lack of good mentorship. Like, it's as if in our society, people run away from mentorship because everybody is okay, everybody is good. But what I say to every young woman or young man that I come across who feels that, yes, I don't have a job, or that I'm even clear about what I want to become or what my dream job is, what I say to them or I ask you is, do you have a mentor? Do you have someone in the field of your dream job that will guide you, that will direct you, that you can look up to and say, this person is a banker and these are the things he does, these are the courses he's doing to advance himself, and I have to do same too? So these are the things. Do you have a mentor? It's key. If you don't have someone you can listen to and look up to, it's often difficult because you really not be gathered together to make strong decisions when the time comes. And then the other one is lack of connectivity. Like in a social media, everybody's connected, but are you using the social media to connect to your dream job? Meaning that you should have already defined the kind of job you want and connect with such kind of people on Facebook, on Instagram, so that when you listen to people, it's drawing you close to what you want to become. You want to become a priest like you, Rex. You listen to people, you connect with people who think this way or who want to be priests. You want to become an artist. You surround yourself and connect with people who are artists, and you form a community so that you can remind yourself that this is what I want to become. That way you can truly say, I have value for what I want to become, and at the same time, I'm connected to a community that supports me in my dream or in my desired job. So, having said this, I would love us to say a word or two to people listening, what you feel should be done to help out or help bring clarity when it comes to unemployment and unemployability in the youth. Charles, what do you have for the youth out there?
Okay. And my fellow youths, I would like us to discover ourselves, especially when it comes to self-love. When you love yourself, you can move mountains. You loving yourself determines your approach towards life, how you treat your fellow human being. If you try to develop yourself, it means that you love yourself for you to help others the way God wants us to do. Thank you very much.
So it was really amazing, having this beautiful time with all of you. It's not easy. Life is not easy, they will say, but it's easy for those who plan life. Because life gives you what you make of it, I would always say. So I would love to end with the key questions you might want to ask yourself each time you say, I'm unemployed or there's no job in Nigeria. I've made up a list of things that you should ask yourself, and then maybe that will put you on track. Number one is, are you clear about your dream job? So each time you feel as a youth that you're unemployed and you need a job, always ask yourself if you are clear about your dream job, if you know what you want, or you're just searching for anything to have, because you can't really be anything. You must be an expertise. You must be specialized in one particular area or two particular areas. There must be something you are good at. So you cannot say, yes, I want to be a banker and I want to be a nurse and I want to be this and I want to be that. So clarity of the kind of job you want would bring you closer to having that job. The second one is, are you passionate about your dream job? So finding your dream job, or being clear about your dream job and being passionate about your dream job. Then the third one is, do you have mentors in the field of your dream job? You might say you want to be a doctor. Do you have a doctor you look up to that mentor you? Even if you're not yet in school, that you can ask questions about medical field. Do you have someone you can talk to about the field you love to be in? So these are key questions to ask yourself. Do you have a mentor in the field of your dream job? Then the fourth one is, are you connected to communities that will support you to getting your dream job or support you to growing in your dream job? Then the fifth is, do you have what it takes, the value, the ingredient you need to keep your dream job? So if someone is to offer you a job that is your dream job right now, do you have the value to keep that job? Can you give service that will make whoever employed you keep you in that job? If the answers to these questions are yes, then you're ready. You can truly say, yes, I am unemployed and it's a problem. And if you're not able to answer these questions, these might be the questions you might want to listen to. You might want to listen to over and over again and answer these questions, or try to clarify these questions, so that you will be able to be ready to get or move into the dream, that job that you want for yourself. So we're going to bring it to an end today. And thank you so much, Blessing. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, Charles, for joining us on this discussion. Feel free to contact us on all our social medias if you want clarity on this particular topic, if you want a follow-up, if you want to have a mentor. We are ready to support you. We are ready to help you clarify or push you through in the area of you finding your purpose or finding your dream job. Catch you next time. Bye.